Like,
I don't know. So we got producer, we got sound engineer Proof breaking down the song we got off of Celestial Skies called Push. Now, if your engineer shit don't look like this when he's doing your songs, he's doing it wrong. Look at all them tracks. That's just the beat. All that's the beat that he done broke down when I tracked out all my shit.
and here go the kick that he gave me.
That's the kick I gave him.
Now, what I did, I split that kick 4 different ways, right? EQ and compress, each one completely different. Why do I do this, you ask? To get a fuller sounding kick and take out unwanted noise and distortion. So now, at any point, I can change up how this thing's sounding.
Wow. I've never had nobody do this like this for me. With my beats and nothing, man. At all.
That's just the kick drum.
That's just the hey man, show them something else real quick. Just show anything else. Cause I've had people ask me about, mixing and mastering, who does your stuff and are they good and everything like that. And I always say, yeah, because you put the time and the effort and the hard work into the beats.
I'll let you hear these synthesizers real quick. So, we'll start off with something simple. Like, okay, some digital keys that you gave me, right? Where we at? Let me...
And I don't know how to work none of this. But I'll tell you, he's a whiz. Because you should have heard the track when I first sent it to. It was dope. But now it's like superb. It's ridiculous.
So, here's the digital keys that you gave. Threw EQ on there. Carve out some of that bottom end, put a little shelf on there. And then took a delay and made it a swing delay.
Now, what's a swing delay for those that don't know? Because I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's wild!
Hey, that's wild.
So you utilize your whole sound spectrum.
That's wild.
Now, we can also do the same thing with the synthesizer that you gave. That's what you gave me.
Right.
EQ'd it. Carve out some of that bottom end. Put in some of the honking frequency that a telephone call would have right there.
Okay.
And then take out some of the shelving space and some of the space that will be occupied by lower end instruments.
I don't know what he just said, but it sounded interesting, don't it?
Then I also use I put a phaser on here.
Okay.
And I put the phaser on there so that it'll travel through in a figure 8 motion, basically, from what you're hearing. And then after that, I put another swing delay on there. This one with a different count on it.
I can hear it.
Subtle difference.
Yeah, I can hear that.
So,
man.
Then with the brass, here's the brass that you gave me, which was already wet. You gotta know when not to do too much to something. So, all I did was put a shelf on it.
Now, what is a shelf? What's a shelf?
A shelf? is when you take the high end of an instrument, you take the high end frequency and raise it overall. So you're putting a shelf up. Because what do a shelf do? Push something up. It holds something up.
Okay.
So that's what you're doing with the instrument. You raising that high end up, making it a brighter sound. So all I did was put a shelf on there and created a minimum low pass filter. You hear the subtle difference, right?
Yeah.
This is before. Hear how it slightly opened up?
Yeah. It don't sound like it's congested as it was before.
Exactly. Open it up.
That's wild. That's why he dope, ladies and gentlemen.
And then here's the little mono that you gave me. And either that or no, the digital key wasn't even in the hook before, right?
I don't think so.
Wasn't. So that's what you gave me, right?
Right.
So then I put a single band EQ on there, rolled off some here.
Yeah.
Right? You heard that difference, right?
Yeah.
So and then I threw another delay on here. This one is swinging, but it's an extreme swing. I'm using LCR panning for the delay, which is left, center, right. Them the only sections I'm using. It's either going to be only in the left speaker or only in the right speaker or only in the middle. Okay. LCR panning, left, center, right. And this is what you got.
That's wild, man. That's crazy how you can take something and it sound like one thing when it start, and then when you get through with it, it's like a completely different instrument.
Yeah, and then you got to have overall vision of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because I did all of these different parts, and you notice how I said I kept using swing delays and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, when I start throwing this other stuff in there,
man, that shit sound epic. Celestial Skies, October 1st. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Push. You hear them effects right there?
Yeah.
That's that swing delay.
That's wild, man. Before we go, give a piece of the hook real quick. Let them hear the hook. Let them hear how it sounds like when you put it all together. Song called Push, y'all. Celestial Skies Vol.1.
Ever embedded up in your brain like a villain, eating my own crop from the soil, I'm tilling. Ooh, push. And everybody hold the line. I'd rather die than lose, so what is on my mind? Blood in my eyes, but my life's on the line, so I can't stop now. I'ma stay on my grind. Push. And everybody hold the line. I'd rather die than lose, so what is on my mind? Blood in my eyes, but my life's on the line, so I can't stop now. I'ma stay on my grind. So we all get the acting that y'all
wow. That's wild, man. Any last words, man? Because I know we were just talking. It's a lot of people that say it's a lot of people that say they mix and master. A lot of people, and they don't really mix and master. How do other artists that rap and stuff really? How can they tell the difference of who really knows how to mix properly and master properly versus those that don't?
If you give somebody something, when you get it back, it should always sound better than what you gave it to them with. If you get it back, you kind of like, they didn't do their job. When you get it back, you should be going, oh snap. Like, that's let you know, okay, they did their job. Otherwise, if you can't do that, get your money back.
Man, and that's real talk. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Everything I done sent him from 2.0 to Private Party to Bay Nasty, which you ain't heard yet, but that's on the compilation, to Push to Pressure. Every time I'll send it to him, and he then gave it back to me and said it's like it's mixed and mastered. It's been on like the next level completely. So he ain't telling y'all no lies, man. Celestial Skies, October 1st, man. Like, that's about.